I'm currently on my way to AI Festival in Heilbronn, which is a very awesome yearly event all around the topics of AI. So you have companies, local and maybe also not so local companies, showing on what they do with AI, their products or their applications. But there's also a lot of talks. There's cool music especially in the evening. There's also art. There was an art competition where they show the winners, and I will do 8 hours of pen plotting today. I have my little own tent there that I dumped all my stuff yesterday, so I have to do a quick setup now and then I'm ready. And if you are into generative art or into pen plotting maybe, I think I have some nice tips for you on how you can handle event situations like the one that I'm in today. So follow me along. I don't have a fancy setup at all. It's mainly the pen plotter, my notebook on the side, and then it depends on what I want to plot today. And for AI Festival I brought Pattern Portrait, which is based on my research at Ulm University, where I generate stylized portraits of people. So I have my webcam with me, I take a snapshot of a person, feed it through my neural net, and then I can plot a little super stylized drawing where the emerging style is trained on my own doodles. And here's my first little advice: adjust the plotting time depending on your audience and on what you want to achieve. In my case, people want to take home their drawing, of course, so the plotting should be rather short. I found 3 minutes a great time, 5 minutes still fine, but longer just makes queues and waiting times and people get disappointed very quickly. But on the other hand, if you are showcasing something with your pen plotter where people don't take it home, or maybe even you aren't on site and someone else needs to feed paper to your plotter, then of course choose something that takes quite a while to plot. And there's a little trick where you might save some time or even extend the time a bit depending on what you need, and that is path optimization. So I, for example, plot with a tool called Saxi, and I can tick on and off path optimization there. So the plotting process is either optimized and speed up a bit, or by choice not optimized at all and it will take way longer. This even sometimes might double the plotting time. Bonus thing, if you are plotting something that takes longer but you also want to give something else to people, just have another goodie ready. In my case, this is usually some of my procedurally generated stickers that I can also just hand to people, and they are similar excited to have something to take home with them. My second advice would be to get a light board. The one I have here is magnetic, so I have actually a double benefit from it. The magnets just help me to pin down my paper. This is easy to swap out. And I think magnets are nowadays sort of the go-to way to pin down your paper. But where the light board really shines is at places where it gets dark, or maybe is dark all the time. This might be in some museums or some exhibition venues where they have only very nice dedicated mood lights. In these situations, it's really hard for people to spot your plotter, and when you have your light board on, it's a super powerful people magnet because it's not only moving, it's also lit up, and it's just overall super helpful to guide people to your plotter. And my last advice is, when handing out pen plots, first, of course, you as an artist write down your name somewhere, either on the front side, in the corner maybe, also on the back side is also fine, maybe with the current year. But then wrap it up in something. I really like to use an A4 sheet of tracing paper so people can see on the front side what has been plotted, so they and also other viewers can see what's inside, how the finished piece looks. but it's still a bit protected from wear and tear because people will put it in their bag or in some sort of carry case or what they have with them. Maybe they have nothing with them and they really appreciate it being wrapped up. And this also gives you the opportunity to put a little sticker on the backside of your wrapping with your information, website credentials, whatever you want to show. So when people unwrap it at home, it's more likely that they will look you up again. And I think overall having something wrapped neatly just gives more quality to your piece. And I just think wrapping it neatly underlines that it is a piece of art and it should be handled with care. So overall, AI Festival Heilbronn was an amazing weekend. I met tons of cool people and projects. I have two big highlights, I think. One is meeting up again with Tristan Behrens, who is currently artist in residence at KI Salon. I was this prior for about 1.5 years, I think. And he makes fantastic music with his AI generative systems. The music you heard prior in this video was from his current album. This has just been released. I linked it below the video, so totally go and check it out. And when we're already at amazing music, I had the pleasure to plot a pattern portrait for Portrait XO. She played live on stage and I'm so sad I missed it because I was just glued to my tent the whole day. But I'm super excited I could plot a portrait for her. So please also go and check her music out. And that was my weekend. 1 pen, 14 hours of plotting, and a crazy result of 123 plotted pattern portraits. Here are some. Each one is just super fun to look at. We had an amazing time and I can't wait to come back next year. If you enjoy my projects, please hit the subscribe button and I'd love to meet you again for my next video next week. See you soon. Bye.